and gentlemen, we are live. We are live and back at it again, folks. It's a Tuesday, so we bring you NXT here at the Wrestling for Life Network. We got all the action, all the reaction. It's going to be a fun one tonight. Get in that chat. Let us know what's on your wrestling mind, what's good, what's bad, what's in between. Let's talk about it, folks. But make sure you strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good, and let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We're live and back at it again, folks. This is another live stream. We are the Wrestling for Life Network, and we bring you NXT tonight. Again, all the reaction to all the live action. It's going to be a fun one. We got lots to talk about, lots going on, tournaments, and so much more. And, of course, a Team Canada celebration to make this even better tonight. But, folks, me and that pretty face got you strapped in for the next couple hours. It's going to be a fun one. And if you don't know who we are, well, I am Mr. Evernight, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick. And we're on the road to Gold Rush, my guy. We've still got to be setting that up. I believe we're supposed to be getting Ricky Saints versus Trick Williams in a last man standing match. I know Blake Monroe's got a match on there as well. But yes, we've got titles being defended tonight with the Speed title, which, okay, how are we feeling with that?
Well, with the Speed situation, I don't mind it. I haven't minded it. It's silly. Like, I don't think it's necessary for the show, but it hasn't. It's one of those things that it's so quick. The matches aren't really boring. It just, it's a thing. Like, I'm not mad at it, but I don't really care for it. But, I mean, they think they've done okay so far with it.
Should Zarya win it just to spite Soul because she had to vacate it?
I mean, she lost the one belt for, like, that she was supposed to save for Soul. Now, if she loses, if she wins this one, it's like a hit and a half. Not only did you cost me a belt, you took the other one, and I have no belts. What the hell? Yeah.
Well, and we saw her storm off last week, too.
Yeah, she's not happy. I mean, again, a little bit of static there. We knew it was going to create static. We felt like the static between the two ladies was on its way anyway. Now it's only solidified.
Right. And so just because I see someone mention it, there's 2 weeks of Gold Rush, right? So like next week, I believe, is Gold Rush, and then the following week too as well.
Yeah, we have 2 weeks of Gold Rush. We have Blood and Guts. We have Full Gear. We have Survivor Series. We have a whole lot coming your way in a very short amount of time.
Which I think we might have seen the setup definitely for part of Survivor Series last night with Logan Paul pairing up with the Vision. I don't know if he's fully a member yet, if he's fully vetted, but I think they're definitely setting up Survivor Series teams with that.
Yeah, I mean, and just to clarify, Gold Rush is November 18th and 25th.
Oh, so I'm terrible at time. So again, I was a week away.
Yeah, I was just making sure, but just for the factuality of it all. But yes, I mean, a lot of people talked about it today. Some people I saw weren't very happy with, oh, I can't believe Logan Paul's the first challenger for Punk, blah, blah, blah. I mean, if it works, it works. And there was a shit ton of heat for him last night.
Well, the whole situation, it plays out perfectly because we even got it hook, line, and sinker of we thought, are they actually going to try and turn Logan Paul babyface? It works as he's the first challenger because he's the antithesis of everything CM Punk is. And it was unexpected out of all the people you would have thought who would be showing up to challenge Punk first and foremost, no one had Logan Paul. No one had Logan Paul paired up with the Vision. No one had Logan Paul on their bingo card. We buy a hook, line, and sinker that is going to turn babyface, and then we get the end of the night.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, I didn't hear anybody talk about Logan Paul stepping up to the plate for this one. And like you said, it's the antithesis he offers. I mean, as far as like even on the mic, it gives somebody that can, Punk can kind of dress down and say all the things that the fans think about Logan Paul. Punk can deliver it and take the shots, but Logan can be petty and pretty much say all the things that the Punk haters say. So he will. They're going to touch on some things. They're going to hit some nerves. I know there's some people out there got triggered by a victory lap. But I mean, things happen in this world, and I think this will be the case. Like Logan will, yeah, you just like when you were at the other company and they booted you out, like it'll be that kind of shit.
Oh yeah, well now other point of this of obviously at the end of it we have the Logan turn, and do you think he's part of the vision or if he's just setting up Survivor Series?
I, I don't know. I kind of liked it. Like I started, the more I thought about it, I think Paul works really well with Logan Paul. I think Paul only enhances Logan Paul. If Logan Paul isn't there, super consistent, then I mean, I think Paul fills in, but it might be just an alliance for something like a War Games.
I think it's more an alliance. I think it could be to where if Logan Paul was a long-term member of the Vision, I think it might pull attention and heat away from the Bronze. I don't want to say it, but say it of that he almost might overshadow them just different because he's got his own orbit on top of what the Vision's already doing. That it might be a little too much. Like in LA, a Theory could fit in there a little bit better. So I think, and I'm hoping it's just for the Survivor Series. Because I think it pulls away from the Bronze heat and their kind of focus.
You don't think it maybe adds to their heat though? Like now they're friends with the biggest.
You're booing Logan though. You're not booing Braun. You're not booing Braun Breaker. You're booing Logan Paul.
Okay, no hope for like a trickle down effect. You're already kind of booing the Bronze, but does this not make sense?
It shouldn't need to be a trickle down effect at this point. They took out Seth. That's where you got rid of that trickle down.
So would you just make Braun the leader?
See, I don't know if he exactly needs to be the de facto leader. I just don't need Logan Paul permanently in the Vision. I would say if we said it even last night, or at least I know I said it of Paul can already talk, so he doesn't need the other Paul to talk for him. So does he become almost like that new Seth Rollins-y kind of leader, and it makes Braun and Bronson take a bit of that back seat again?
I don't know because Paul's not established the way Seth was, right? Like Seth's the guy that's going to own the mic. I think Paul might allow you to minimize how much Logan says, right? Like Logan get his little jabs in, but if Paul can amp up Logan Paul, it only takes that vibe that Logan naturally brings to the table and makes it worse, I think. I think Paul would do outstanding as far as jacking up who we think Logan Paul is. But I mean, again, I don't think he's going to beat Punk. It's an interesting setup. Feels like War Games is afoot.
Just a wee bit here, but speaking of, amping up and the natural charisma that's brought to the table, let's say hi to the people there of the top three in the chat of Spaz, Jose, and Damien. That's, again, the Free Crowns. That's our, I guess, unofficial mid-card division of the predictions title out there. So Jose's competing for both.
Absolutely, absolutely. Shout out to the chat. Let's go. Get your crown, folks. Get busy.
But we should say hi to the people and get busy with that as we got less than 5 minutes before the show kicks off. But Zach saying National Candy Day. Isn't that just Halloween?
Right? Didn't that just happen?
Right. Kevin, what up? Cherokee, we got all the speed matches allegedly tonight. I don't know if we're going to have both or just one.
Well, I don't know because you pointed out before we came live tonight, that means Fallon would have to do double duty if the graphic is correct.
Yeah, if they're doing both matches. But C-Money looking forward to Saquon Sugars in Dark State's first singles match versus Javon Evans.
Let's go. I'm
excited for the match just because of the talent.
Sugars
can stay away.
Sugars, I mean, like I said.
Yes, I know. He's a talent. I think it's going to be a good match with that. I would have liked the match regardless of the Dark State implication.
Okay. I mean, it'll be very curious to see where this goes.
Right.
But I'm happy to see Sugars get in there. I mean, Javon's on fire. So anything you kind of do with Javon's going to garner some heat, some energy. So I hope Sugar shows up.
Well, and you're probably setting up for a tag match between the Dark State and Leon Slater and Javon Evans. Then it's Sugar, how you get so fly.
Yeah, and listen, as much as I defend the Dark State, I would be nervous if you have Leon and Javon coming after the tag titles.
Facts. Well, we're never nervous with Eric here. Hey, Wrestling for Life buddies, can't wait for the big 6-woman tag match. So we'll kick off the show. Yes, the 6-woman tag match is kicking off the show tonight.
That it is.
But Damien, I see you. Clay, Jose, hey, what do you say? How's everyone doing on the trade deadline? Any good pickups for your teams? Yes, for the NFL, there was trade deadline.
It was today. The NFL trade deadline. I was making those.
Dallas made some moves. The Colts made a big move in trading 2 first-round picks for Sauce Gardner. I'm a little surprised my Buffalo Bills didn't make any moves. Not a wide receiver, not nothing on the defense.
Not
But,
nothing.
yeah.
Not nothing.
Not a now, not a no.
It's always frustrating. I always get bummed out when your team doesn't do anything at a trade deadline. You want them to do something.
Well, and even then, I think we just kind of need a wide receiver, and I don't want to stay long on this. But yeah, we needed at least some sort of splash. Go all in. If we're going big, go big or go home.
Right. Absolutely.
But Sean Reed, what's up, my guy? Timmy, what up? Josh, I see you. Chase Sutton, what up? I think you might be a new name, sir. Big Dog's got breaking news. I don't want to read all through it, but T's and P's to all parties involved. Spaz, I see you. Richard, Mega, what up? What up? Alan, some people say the darker state, the sweeter the juice. I say the darker the state, the deeper the roots.
I can't even comment on that shit.
You can have that. That ain't what I'm mad at. Anthony, I see you. Spaz with a $5 super chat. Who from NXT and T and AAA? Oh, that I like the nice little dashes. Will be in the last Cena gimmick tournament. I think Vikingo, Oba, Santana, and Joe.
Joe, yes. Santina, no, Oba,
Santana, not Santino.
Santina. No, Santana could be a maybe. Oba, almost. Oba's a good one. I think Joe's in. Vikingo, no. I mean, nobody like Joe versus Vikingo doesn't make sense. Or any of them versus Vikingo doesn't make sense, let alone John.
Right? Could you see a Jeff Hardy, a Ziggly
Jeff
Puff?
Hardy's a good one.
I saw some people kind of throw out those kind of names earlier today, and I didn't even think about that. If you could have like a Jeff Hardy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Jeff Hardy, some history there. A guy that, we all know the success of Jeff Hardy. He's connected to the brand. I think that's a good shout. Nick Nemeth might be another good one, a guy who's had some matches, some history with John.
Yeah, Ziggly Puff.
They're Eskimo brothers, if nothing else.
Whoa now. Chase, I'm ordering Del Taco for dinner. Who wants some? On me.
Let's go.
Gotta drop that Cash App code. Klaatu, what up?
I mean, I made my own chicken burritos tonight, so shout out.
Fair enough. Cal, I agree with Nick. I don't know at this point what you did with me on.
Whatever you say, he agrees.
Whatever you said, I can. I'll take it.
Right. Doesn't matter what it is. I agree with it.
We should be syncing up any moment here, but I don't know if you see any names I missed. I see Boston up there.
Mega.
Did you find a way to calm down from yesterday? Okay now? Yes, I'm okay. Who's fun?
Right. Valen, welcome back. Damien, ABJ, I see you. Yeah, we got 444. What's up? Paul's back in the house, and he sent a message without, cursing. That's lovely. Let's G, Chair says.
Let's G. As I got a then.
Let's get it on.
Let's now. Oh, I'll adapt.
It's like on point.
Adapt for like all of a second. Potentially.
Forever.
There we go. We're styled in, folks, and you can dial up at home as well. Don't use dial up because it doesn't exist anymore, but you can dial up with us as we got together.
I had an aunt named Tithesis. Oh no, was it Tithesis or it doesn't matter.
Tithesis. I like though the antithesis.
Right? Did you call her Auntie Titty for fun?
Whoa, no.
NXT. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are set. We are ready to go. NXT tonight. Get in that chat. Let us know how you're feeling. And remember, take our link, share it with anybody and everybody you know. We want to blow up these chats. We want to see triple digits hanging out with us each and every night. So let's keep it going.
Right? Boston instantly. See, look at what you've done started. Who's Titty? And then Chase out here. You guys crack me up. Well, that's what we aim. We aim to please.
Right.
As we've got the Cohen. I know we've talked about this, but a lot of people now are starting to really, I guess, kind of get on this bandwagon that they actually have matching attire. Yes, they do for once. I was about to say of that.
Right?
It seemed like they were going to sacrifice, Tatum Paxton. And they were really kind of sick of her
Izzy's
shit with
got
the wheel.
the white bloody suit on. Did you
Well,
speaking of blood? We didn't talk about this last night. I wanted to bounce it off you. I was reminded today as I was getting things organized for future events. Did you see the tagline for Blood and Guts?
No.
It's I want to quote it properly, so let me pull it up real quick to make sure I don't say it wrong. But it fucking tell me this is adorable, and I love this shit. So I'm not criticizing. I'm actually impressed that they did it. But it's like, where is it? One cage, two rings, 3 words, blood and guts.
Well, you kind of made me think of a different video of a certain generation at that point, with what you were saying of doing math in a different way of, one cage, 2 teams, what have you.
Right. But yeah, that made me, sorry, I'm distracted.
You got distracted by a different cage, a different gate there of Lola came out. But yeah, all I can think of is, yeet.
Yeah, it's exactly what that is. That's exactly what that is. That kills me.
But folks, let us know who you got for this match, whether you've got Fatal Influence or allegedly Team Babyface.
Outside of Izzy's still selling hard. Izzy's not down with the hugs. Like Tatum hugs Lola when she comes out. Big pop for Lola. Big Tatum chance when the culling comes out. But that to me is the story that's about to be told. More than anything, it's Izzy Tatum is about to go down, I think.
Yeah, that's the thing. And shout out big WWE queen. But that's what I was kind of saying before you had to quote Blood and Guts up there and just do their worst Jey Uso impression.
It's so funny.
But now people seem to be getting more behind this whole vibe that Tatum's going to be the sacrificial lamb. Like they're going to excommunicate Tatum out of the whole culling. And that
I think so.
You don't think so at all?
Oh, I think they are. I think that's the story.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying more people are getting behind it, and we could potentially
like Izzy's not happy about it, right? Izzy doesn't want to, like, she's not in a good mood.
Oh, no. You had a lot of head rolls and eye rolls last week when they were out there doing the spin the wheel and, you should make people fight to be a challenger instead of being a fighting champion.
Yeah, and I mean, the good news is it feels like Tatum is going to be like a legitimate champ. Like they're giving her a shot. Like she's getting a push. She is now your NXT Women's Champ, and the fans seem pretty happy about it.
Is she gonna just have it though until say Izzy takes it off her?
I don't think Izzy's gonna take it off her. I think Izzy's a nice beat. I think Fallon might take it off her.
Oh,
Fallon's got some work to do.
No, well,
but JC's still in the mix, and she's catching all types of blows from Lola.
Well, JC is not Fallon. That's JC, not Fallon.
JC.
Yeah, you're getting your fatal influences crossed. Lola Vice is bouncier than Javon Evans.
In all the right ways, I suppose.
I got Team Tatum for the win. Fatal Influence. Yes, let us know, folks. Who do you got for this match?
The chat's going down the middle pretty much. 53% for Team Tatum. I'm gonna go Fatal Influence. We'll see if the baby faces cross their wires.
Well, you have the culling, and then Lola's the one that just challenged Tatum. Is that where you get the conflict of Izzy has an issue with it, takes umbrage, and then Fatal Influence is a united front. So I could see it, but just to be difficult, I'm going to take Team Tatum.
Fair enough. Nice cross. Oh shit, that's what we get for showing off. Really nice cross body by Laney, but then gets her head chopped off for the effort.
Well, and this is starting to really show out for Laney Reed too, as well. If she's kind of just been the de facto Jasmine Nink's replacement So we've still got to fully integrate her into the group.
Yeah, she got slotted in there kind of unexpected, new on the scene, hadn't had a chance to really make an impression. So, I mean, she kind of gets pole vaulted to the top of the heap and, you know, kind of gets put on a spotlight. Now she's got to own it. So far, not bad. I mean, she hasn't done a lot yet, but doesn't seem out of place.
Fallon and Tatum in the ring right now.
Right.
Because Tatum is the babyface and Lola is the babyface. Who's what now? Yes, they are both babyface, but yeah.
Very much so. So, I mean, they're, you know, having Izzy or, you know, Izzy and Fallon, Izzy and JC all in like a triple threat fatal four-way kind of. It helps if you want Lola in that mix.
Right. Mike TV. Hey, guys. Hi.
What up? Loving the Pee-wee.
Jose, yeah, like how they position them as spooky dookie shadow brokers, but they principled plucky underdogs. Are you talking? I think you're talking about the culling of we're still kind of halfway figuring out what this faction is. They do the righteousy, the whitey kind of swamp gimmick and everything, right on their back of like Tatum's the plucky underdog. Oh, I know I done said it, and there's people that are still hoping that say if Tatum gets excommunicated, the righteous show up.
Right. Well, there you go. I mean, the righteous would be a nice fit with the culling. But Tatum and Lola seem pretty happy with each other right now. And big kick from Izzy. Izzy's a star. Izzy's got a lot. Like, I feel about Izzy the way you feel about Lash Legend.
Okay, fair. I'll give you that one because I don't feel that far off from you, I guess.
Yeah, like Izzy's got a lot of upside. She's showing it. And again, I believe she, like, even now, the you know, Tatum's trying to be babyface and Izzy doesn't want to fuck around at all.
Yeah, as Tatum's out there just hitting the Lola, the little taunt there.
Yeah, that's where I'm worried the new champ's going to find out. But I actually, they are like in a little bit of an audio pause as they clip to commercial, Nick. Yes. Izzy just smacked Tatum in the face by accident. If you watched in the background, they actually hugged it out. She like threw her hand up like, I'm not dancing, and smacked her in the face. And she was like, oh my God, I'm sorry.
I didn't catch the smack because yes, I am in commercial, but my feed has now gone to like 720p. So
that's jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it looked like, you know, Izzy kind of threw a potato at her friend by accident. I might be jumping the gun on the turn.
Right, accidental bap. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't even want to tell him to accept it. I'm with him. I mean, I've been hoping for these guys for so fucking long. Like, let's go. I don't understand what the hiccup is.
Could you see a guy, and there is still a glimmer of hope, a flicker of that flame of a carrying cross, come back home?
I don't think so. I just think they've moved on. I think they have Black and Vega and they're happy.
But that's like we have, you know, pizza at home. Pizza at home is just DiGiorno.
Yeah, but it's like if Pizza at Home was dope and it's still pretty good.
Well, I don't want to shit on Selena and
that's the trick,
Alistair,
right?
but at the same time, but yeah, you had it already.
Well, I mean, Alistair was technically there first, I think. Wow, this match.
I'll fight you all the way around with this.
I'm just saying. Woo. That's a lot of vowels.
It. I don't know. Did they replace a Fatal Influence member? Why? They replaced Jasmine Nix because she chose to not renew her contract and for all intents and purposes is done with professional wrestling.
Yeah. Jasmine has decided that there's an easier way to make money than get beat up. And when you're super pretty.
And it's not Schmonely fans.
She said it's not, but someone else just popped up there and I was like, oh, really? It was Zaya Brookside? Don't put me on that. I ain't said shit.
Man's got them notifications. You just expose yourself.
But it was somebody I didn't expect that came up on my Instagram. I was like, click this link. I was like, really? Jesus Christ. The wrestling
Well,
losing all the good wrestlers to OnlyFans.
well, that's debatable. We can debate that. That might be a court thing because Mandy Rose, I think, very much over-evaluates herself, literally and figuratively.
Well, true.
MDB, if Nick wore his bloody shirt, he would be the 5th member of the Culling. There we go. I can tag in.
Nick hasn't worn the bloody shirt in a long time.
Yeah. I got to bring it back for the next. I'll bring it back for Blood and Guts. It'll fit then. If I'm crossed, I'll pull a Jimmy and then go back to WWE.
Right? I mean, it happens. Andrade, where's Andrade? Is he back yet?
Well, he might be gone into the fucking nether regions.
Right, but no one's like, the rumor was, okay, now Andrade's decided to come back, but we haven't seen proof of that. It'd be weird. Like Andrade shows up in the John Cena tournament. Like, wait, what?
Well, are you thinking of Andrade or Escobar?
Escobar, we know is re-signed. Andrade was.
But we still haven't seen Escobar. Well, we know, and we thought the whole thing with Andrade was that they might bring him back because of the whole 90 days violation of like. Well, if you're going to invoke it, then I guess you might as well bring him the fuck back.
Well, it's a great leverage tool of like you can sit at home for a year or you can come to work. What do you want to do?
Just quit fucking up.
Right? We can make this work. We can talk it out.
But we're back in action as Lady B. We are trying to make Cross the Righteous and Nikki Bella happen. Not happening, Gretchen. No, we're not trying to make the last one. Not going to lie. You had me in the first half, not the last one. Stop trying to make Nikki Bella happen.
Yeah, you definitely don't need that.
Right? Are you guys happy and proud of Tatum Paxley?
I think so. I'm happy with her.
I'm happy. I don't know if I'm not related to her, so I don't know if I feel pride.
I mean, we've seen her kind of go through the stages, right? Like we've seen her go through the hard times, the ups, the downs, losing friends, getting new friends, losing them. So I'm pretty pumped for the girl. She's like, I'm excited that, I mean, I think the last 2 women champions for NXT were unexpected champions, Tatum and JC, who were both in the ring. I like that. You know what I mean? Like, I like the fact that we were like, oh shit, she actually won.
Right. Well, and yeah, and it's still even go ahead. 1, 2.
Oh, Izzy trying to help.
Sponsor Tessa, but no. Why did I click on that one?
Sponsor how?
What? When would the time be to put the NXT Women's Championship on Lola Vice?
I mean, right now she's getting to that point where I think more than the last time she had an opportunity, she's cooking right now in the AAA stuff. What a blockbuster!
Fallon, you just hit every finisher in 10 seconds,
right? I want Fallon up on the main roster, even if you put Fallon and Kiana back together.
I have still said, and Hunter, give it to me. If you're going to be in a new landscape,
I know where he's going.
Make a new landscape of softcore country and give me Mickey James and Fallon Henley as a women's tag team.
Right, I'm in for it. She's good. A lot of the talent there's a lot of talent in the ring. Tatum's good, Fallon's good, JC's good, Izzy's
absolutely
solid.
I've been on the Fallon train for a hot minute here.
Yeah,
ever since Brooks and Dunn.
Right. Yeah, my only issue with Fallon was that she was in Bar Rescue and it was stupid.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's their name.
Tatum almost hits Izzy.
It's with a big discus elbow.
He's gonna steal it. Let's go.
And Izzy takes the pin because she got distracted by Tatum.
That's it.
Now I just hate you a little bit more.
I saved you.
Yeah.
That's even if it's not true. I took the shot for
That's the second time now we've been in a match or I've got involved in your match and eaten, JC's best and everything. Are we going to get a JC Jane versus Izzy Dame #1 contender match for Tatum's belt? And that's a lot to say. That rhymes.
Mm-hmm. I could also see a scenario, like I said, Lola's kind of lurking. Lola, JC, Izzy, Tatum, Fatal 4-Way title. Let's go. Oh,
fair.
Oh, Lola.
I'm starting to worry if T-Pain might be shadowing here.
I like it. I hope so.
Oh no, it went away. Good. Don't talk about this. We've got the Grandes backstage. Yeah, because we got to still get the finality of the speed tournament.
Oh, that's right. Fala versus Skylar Ray has a second match tonight. Yeah, like so Skylar Ray from the Wednesday show of all
KJ Payne.
KJ Payne. Let's go.
Yes, but that's what I thought. Well, the tournament was announced. I don't know. Where's the slide? The tournament was announced. The little bit of the bracket here of Zarya taking on Ren Sinclair. We've got Fallon versus Skylar Ray. Now does Fallon do double duty tonight?
Is that match happening tonight? That's my question.
I'm not aware, but the T-Pain's gone away.
I
hope.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay. But Grande right now getting in Briggs's face. Oh, now I can hear me.
Grande.
Oh, T-Pain came back strong. Wendy Chu ever sent him back. Sleep, please. Huh? Why are you just trying to hurt me?
Chu's still involved, right?
Absolutely. Well, now Kalani Jordan up next is going to explain her actions of attacking Jordan Grace.
Big moment.
Leaving all the scars all over her face.
We'll see. Again, it's kind of weird that Jordan's in a battle for the TNA title.
Yeah, well, it is really like that weird circle or how did we get here thing. And should she by now be moving up to the main roster, but is it a logjam of talent?
Jordan? Yeah, I think
Jordan for sure.
I think Jordan get lost, though. I'm worried that Jordan doesn't have a big enough personality to get pushed into that main roster at the moment. I don't know where.
You couldn't have a match with Stephanie Vacker?
She could. It would be good. But, can she carry? Can she get in front of the crowd and cut a good promo? Would people be into her? I don't know. Yet.
Shit, you can't put her on SmackDown because you can't feed her to Jade right now.
Yeah, Jade's a powerhouse, and you got trouble with that.
Well, does Jade need to go on, as we're in a commercial break, does Jade need to go on like a Goldberg, a Jadeberg streak?
Yeah, I think so. You make her everything that she was with the TBS title. It is you make her dominant, you make her strong, you give her more experience, you keep working her. I did see someone out there whining, I can't believe they squashed Tiffany. Well, then you don't get wrestling and you just really don't pay attention. And I know some of the creators, like this particular creator, loves just making these little clips where all he does is cry. Like, I just want to send him a year's supply of tissues. But it's just a lot of crying, and it's really sad to watch. But you got to understand, we knew that Jade was going to win pretty dominant. Does this mean the end of Tiffany's career? No. Does this mean that Tiffany's done? No. We're going to bring it back.
I don't know at this point if you know what you're doing with the T-Pain and fucking with me. Oh, no, because it's making me angry. It's making my blood boil a little bit. But at the same time, it's the new soundboard, folks. If you've been here for a minute. But at the same time, yeah, this isn't the end of Tiffany. Tiffany was already getting stale. Tiffany's clock was out of time, I think, with her as women's champion. And we've been waiting for her to lose it at some point. Now my only question is, who do you run at Jade that isn't Tiffany, that isn't Nia Jax? Because those three have been the entire SmackDown women's division for the longest time, because we still are struggling to find even challengers for Julia, your United States champion, who's about to defend it this Friday against Chelsea Green. And now you're muted because you were playing around and you found out now. You're still muted and no one can hear you, so I'm going to start cooking some comments here. And once you start talking, you can interrupt here. Wambulance by Kleenex, # not sponsored.
Hey.
Nope, you're in and out. KJ with the vote order. Yeah, we got KJ Payne up in here tonight. Tommy and what up? MDB KJ Payne is like close second behind Wednesday Night Ranty KJ. We got all the five faces of KJ out here. WWE Queen shouting out C Money. Alan, what up? See, yeah, you played around and find out. Paul, that expletive coward from New York, blocked multiple people because they didn't like Gunther, and they said he was a boring wrestler. He blocked people for people's opinions. Well, that's why you come over to here to the Wrestling for Life universe out here, the Wrestling Fans United, because very much we are the antithesis of that coward out there. As I can't find the WFU slide. Yes, 100%. We are out there. We're anti-tribalist. We're anti-IWC. We are the WFU out there. And again, this man's still playing these games. But yeah, no, we would rather have the discussion. Grace, we argue with each other all the time out here. We'd rather have the discussion, the open dialogue, instead of just this closed-minded of, if you don't agree with me, then get the hell out of here. That's why we literally try and click on as many comments as we can. Christ, that's why I'm here, because I just harass this man. I talk so much that now he can't talk.
I can talk.
There you go. Now you are. You're back in live.
I'm just letting you ramble. It's kind of fun.
Oh, thanks. Quit playing mind games with me, because I don't know if you're actually having issues or if I'm losing my marbles.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes.
I think Bianca's going to be the one that goes after Jade. I think she makes.
Well, I don't think that happens to like Mania.
That's true. We're getting late in the year, though.
Yes. Oh, now you're going to play this game too. Yeah. I still think that's a thing at Mania, and I do think you have to throw some names and some easy kind of, you go that TBS reign with Jade. Now, is that going to infuriate more AEW fans because Punk's going to have his real AEW championship reign? We already mentioned about victory laps and the sort, and even though he's been doing it since the Obama administration, we're still hang up on victory laps. But if Jade gets a TBS title reign, similar to how she was booked in AEW, are we just taking Tony's playbook now?
No. Well, yes and no. But I mean, you signed a dominant talent. Tony booked her the way she'd. Oh, Xia Li
coming for Kalani Jordan.
Interesting.
Yeah, Mei Ying Lee. I forget she's not going by Xia Li anymore. But
yeah, it just does not work. I can't get Xia Li out of my head. So that's good, though. That's a good challenge.
Yeah. Well, and at least we're going back to actual knockouts.
Yeah. Major League 2. I watched Major League 1 the other night. Actually, the night the Blue Jays lost, I put on Major League to cheer me up.
Oh, I thought you watched it beforehand and you might have cursed yourself that way.
Right. Millions of dollars on the line and Kenny Omega dress. I don't fucking know what they're doing anymore. We'll talk about it. You got no marbles.
You have no marbles. But I got Kendall Gray, Tyra May Steele, Carmen Petrovich, and Ren Sinclair all backstage right now.
Yeah. Okay.
This very much. Well, this looks like the Evolved women's roster, and now here comes Kalani.
Yeah.
I remember when I was just like you, bitch. You still like 23. What?
Right. Back in my day.
Well, I was going to say, all due respect, I think Kendall Gray might be the veteran in that situation.
Right.
Paul, bring it up. Did you see that Tony Khan called Dave Meltzer during his last podcast?
Yeah. You posted it.
100 was, again, we talked about it a bit last night, of that unbiased journalism, folks out there. 100% to where, for anyone who hasn't seen it at this point, because it's been going around, even Russo shared it, to where Dave's in the middle of his Wrestling Observer newsletter, podcast and everything, and his cell phone starts to go off, and much like his cell phone, because he's an old geriatric that doesn't know fucking tits from a bull, but has the person's calling name go off, and it says Tony Khan, loud as clear. I don't know of too many other unbiased journalists that are having the owner of a company call them and have their name in their phone, like have their contact information regularly available.
Well, I mean, I understand that, you have somebody like, oh, so and so, oh, that's, Meltzer calling. I wouldn't shock me. I mean, some people have some of the names, but here's the thing, it's a bad look. It's funny as fuck. What is Tony calling for? Like, does Tony call? I mean, I saw the sickos very much of like, well, so what's the big deal? They're friends. You're like, that's the big deal. You and your fucking
That
star. That's the
100
problem.
goddamn set. You don't hear, all due respect of however all of us feel and everything about like SRS or anything. You don't hear a Tony Khan, a Nick Khan, a Paul Levesque, or anything go off during the middle of like a Fightful podcast or something like
No,
that. Mike Johnson doesn't have, Shawn Michaels' number on speed dial type of shit.
No, and they're not taking the call. And that's why a lot of these dirt sheet reporters shit on WWE so much, is because Tony buddies up with them and Tony wants to be friends with them. And the WWE has done nothing but laugh at them for a long time. And even more so with Triple H in the mix. He outright says the dirt sheets are a joke. The guys like Meltzer are embarrassing. And they hate him for it. So they report shit that doesn't make any sense. And then you got assholes like BJ Bethel who are just desperate for some fame, desperate for a little bit of, a little bit of that extra drip off. He doesn't need the main course. He wants just the run over. Whatever runs down, Sappy's chin or Meltzer's chin, he'll happily lap it up. And that's what he's looking for. So he just outright lies, right? Just like fucking Sappy's buddy that outright lied already about relationships. And, oh, but I'm sorry. Now you're all trying to do the same thing. You're trying to make up bullshit to get somewhere. And it's fucking funny. But that's why, folks, don't believe everything you read in these slants and these nonsensical, just stop it. Stop it. They are doing well. Whether you like it or not, they're doing well.
Speaking of things that aren't doing well, though, is Kalani in this promo. But also, do you think that they're in like an Xbox like gamer chat and everything, like they're like play Call of Duty or Battlefield 6 probably like regularly? They all get on Xbox Live together or something like that, or do they all play like Dungeons and Dragons together?
Right. Yeah.
They have a bridge club. They have a book club.
Sorry, what? I was just nodding at Kalani.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. But no, I saw just the nod. I was talking about all of the unbiased journalists that, have a group chat with the owner of a company. Like I said, do they play Dungeons and Dragons on Saturday? Do they go out for bingo on Tuesdays? What are they doing out here?
And then tell me that doesn't explain the booking. That doesn't make the booking obvious of like, you're having these chit chats with this guy, and if you got a guy like Dave Meltzer in your ear,
it explains the stories that come out and everything, the narrative that is painted by the media, the journalists.
The whole theory of, bad guys don't matter and good guys, you see it. All the bullshit that Dave says, we're seeing it on AEW to little success. And I know the sickos want it to be so much more than it is, but it's dwindling, guys. It's going the wrong direction. And the voices like ours that are beating that drum is because we want to course correct. Stop listening to the Meltzers of the world. They can't draw a dime trying to kill themselves every week for no reason. It won't happen. Go listen to MVP, who also shit on Meltzer.
We're literally trying to say that the iceberg's fucking ahead of us, and they're out there saying, what iceberg? No, we can steer around it. No, the company's now not AEW. And by the way, you're not missing anything with this Kalani promo. They are literally crickets.
Right.
But Warner Brothers, Warner Discovery now is, according to even NBC at this point, so it's not, PWI XYZ on Twitter that's saying it. NBC is saying that Warner Discovery is on the open market. It might even be just Warner itself. So those are shaky waters if you're AEW, and now you've got WWE that circled you out of a lot of networks now.
And maybe they kind of knew something like this was going to happen. Maybe this was part of the strategy. Maybe that's why they've been doing the things they've been doing. And again, we don't have to be the loudest one in the fight. Sometimes it's silent but deadly. And I think in a lot of cases, it's death by 1,000 cuts. And I think that's what we're witnessing. And Tony's got to get his head out of his ass more more than anything else, he's got to get it out of Meltzer's ass. And here's another example. Byron, thank you. But no wrestlers are going to be surprises at the Royal Rumble because it's hard to fly. Are you dumb?
No, well,
are you dumb? No, it's dumb, Nick. It's dumb. They're getting billions, hundreds. They're forking fucking money. If they wanted someone like a Brock Lesnar to surprise us with the Rumble, or if they wanted, Trish Stratus to show up, it's a drop in the bucket. This idea they won't fly overseas, horse shit.
It's no, I don't
horse
think
shit.
No, it's not. That's
it's complete horse shit.
Let me get a sentence out and I can explain to you. I don't think that's the argument. The argument is that it's hard to do it and get them over there without it getting out, without that information getting out. That's the thing. It's not that they won't go over there. It's that there will be enough people that will leak it and everything will fucking, I don't care, but we'll track fucking flight records and shit like that.
Yeah.
Who's flying in and out of, what airports at certain times and everything.
I can't believe
it's not more of that. The surprises might get leaked out because you have to take a 12, 24-hour, whatever it is, goddamn flight from the U.S. to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, no, and I get that. And I mean, again, the same people that I can't believe they're doing this Unreal program and just telling us all this stuff are the same people that are doing the things you're talking about. However, again, if you really wanted to surprise us, I bet they can pull it off, and I'll put that challenge out to them. But the idea that it's hard to get them there and there will be no surprises, I don't know. That's a pretty strong absolute, Dave. We'll see you in January and see how it goes.
Right.
Kalani cut a promo. It was not great. It was okay. Very rehearsed, very scripted, but she got it out.
She got shook by the crowd, too, because they at one point were just straight booing her, and you could see on the face of, I don't. But I like how big WWE Queen out here in a backwards way of mentioning our buddy Geekbox out there with all the reaction clips and compilations out there.
Mm-hmm. Whether or not Cody cheated, but Cody did kind of cheat by all standards.
Yeah, well, are we getting this very much slow play, long play of Cody's heel turn?
Well, yeah, it's a couple of situations which Cody goes, well, it doesn't mean I'm a bad guy. I just did what I had to do, or, it was spur of the moment.
He's becoming Homelander.
A little bit, right? Justify bending the rules. Justify going into the gray.
Yeah. Well, I did what I needed to do. I think the big reveal, the big flip of the switch is going to be whenever Jacob comes back, because it's going to be Cody attack Jacob. And Drew
I think so. 100%. I think that sets it up so well.
Because that's been the whole big thing, and all this was investigating, and then all of a sudden Cody's like, well, I had nothing to do with it. Oh, so then I guess the investigation's off. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like no one's really talking about it right now, but when Jacob returns, I'm sure it will be there, right?
Right. Tommy N saying, Meltzer trolls. Does Meltzer just troll at this point? Is he just more of a sicko than a journalist?
I would respect him more if he was just trolling, but I truly think he's lost his mind, and I think enough people that know him personally have come out and said he's fucking lost his mind. That to me becomes the question, becomes the, I wish, like, we can argue that like Ricochet just likes trolling to get the clicks, get the views, get the attention.
That's what made him a heel. Him a heel.
So trolling is good, but Meltzer, to me, he's not totally trolling because he's very convicted in the cause. And I believe if it ever does come out, which it doesn't look like it's going to anytime soon, look, I think Meltzer's getting paid by this company. I think Meltzer's getting a kickback. He tries to deny it. When he does, he handles it like, you ever get caught messing around with somebody you shouldn't be messing around with? You're like, no.
I wouldn't even at all. Why would you ever even think that? Well, it's how the true owners of the company won't get released.
Right. Oh, OTM. With Sarah Schreiber.
She is a solid 2 feet shorter than both these individuals.
Right. Jump on. Yeah, maybe that's it, but it's killing his business. You got
yeah. Sorry, I didn't know which one you clicked on, but yeah.
Uh,
You got Meltzer rolled. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
That's it. But like again, Meltzer's a completely different case, and I believe I've said it for a long, long, long time. Tony should ban Dave Meltzer from anywhere near. He shouldn't be. Block him on your phone, cut him loose, get away from him. Meltzer's one of the things hurting AEW. Meltzer's one of the people that make you go, ew.
He turns people away the same way the toxic fan base
Yeah.
does on both sides, and respectfully.
Right.
Oh, we're getting OTM and chase you, but there is so much of the WWE is truly the Titanic in this. Of you try, like, there's not going to be anything that a little bit of toxicity is not going to fully sway the mass product with that, because there is just, it's so big. It's the Disney of pro wrestling. Of AEW, still that up and coming, that still trying to fully stake its claim a little bit. So your fan base and your biggest supporter, who's supposed to be an unbiased journalist, being so oblivious and so swayed one way, it turns a lot of people off, because you gatekeep with your news media that comes out about your company. You gatekeep with your fan base. You honestly, Tony gatekeeps in fucking interviews, even though he says don't do that. But
yeah, I mean, and there's sickos out there that treat Meltzer like the L. Ron Hubbard of fucking of information. And
I've been saying this whole thing, Scientology.
Facts, right? So I mean, it lands, and that's how they do. And we've seen it even on our own content, where people will like, Meltzer's completely credible, and look at these stars mean everything. It's the same people that use the cage match rating. Oh look, this match got 85%. It had 3 votes. You fuck. What are we doing? What are we doing with this?
Right.
Grande! I don't even think I have a graphic for this.
No, because this just happened and was just announced. So, we're getting Josh Briggs versus El Grande Americano, and
it's a random match.
Anyone else pulling for El Grande here?
I'm pulling for Grande all the way. It's an honor. Well,
he won the Speed Championship. Did I already miss the fucking Speed finale? Where did that happen?
A busy man. I can't believe this has gotten over the way it has. It's so funny. I want to know what happens, how they handled Chad coming back.
Yeah, well, we just don't acknowledge it. We just move on. If that was just a thing that happened, and we all don't act like it's a thing.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
He just comes back as Chad Gable. We never go back to El Grande Americano.
It just never, like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. It was never me.
Yeah, that you'll get like, well, one of the Creed brothers. Didn't you used to wear a mask? What are you talking about?
Right. Yeah, right. Well, I don't know what you mean. I don't know this. It's this Ludwig guy, I think. Damien saying OC Claudio was added. Yeah, so what they've done for Battle Blood and Guts, Nick, is this Wednesday and Saturday there will be 6 matches. 3 on the men's, 3 on the women's. Cassidy taking on Claudio, Darby against Danny, Roderick against Moxley, and if necessary. So it's best 2 out of 3. First team to get 2 victories gets the advantage at War Games. That's pretty cool. Like, that's a cool setup.
Is it?
Yeah, I got to give them credit. I think that's a good way to go about it. A 2 out of 3. Usually you get like a one-off match. I don't mind. You actually take the members of your Blood and Guts and you do a 2 out of 3. First team to 2 gets the advantage. I like that. I'm okay with that.
Fair. I mean, is it a way to pad out your card, of your weekly card? You've got 3 built-in matches at minimum, probably with that. Yeah. You'll do one, and then build to the third, because that's how it's always going to go.
Well, it all has to happen this week, because next week.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. That's how they do it, to pad out Dynamite and everything.
Sure.
Versus normally it used to be just the one match, and you pick like captain versus captain.
If your whole Dynamite this week is dedicated to like Blood and Guts and trying to build up a little bit for Full Gear, that's a good on me. If you're going to do it, make it matter. So I'm good with that. I got to give them credit where it's due. And again, at least now the matches, like, we're getting matches we've seen a lot of where people talk about repetition. But at least now the matches have a little bit of stip to it. Now just don't do shit matches.
Right. Well, your mic's got a bit of a stip to it, but
Woo!
Grande should be involved with the Grande celebration of Ethan and Green. Well, no, he's more of a Dom Mysterio guy.
Yeah, there's still a story to be told there as well, I do believe.
Right. You sound fine now. $5 from Spaz of Chad should come back and feud with the Grands. Like, I can't believe these people thought I was you.
Grande. It's grand. Yeah, I mean, again, the Chad stuff's going to be fun. Maybe I want him to come back as Grande initially, and then they can unmask each other. But I do want him to come back as Grande and then be like, wait, how can you be Grande when I'm Grande?
I am the true Grande.
Right?
Yeah. Nick, let us enjoy KJ Payne.
Right.
Well, I'm just looking out for everybody. Big ass boot from Briggs on a Grande. There's only one Ole, and it's Ole Anderson. Okay.
Ole. I'm gonna Ole on out of here for a moment. And yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah. KJ's out as KJ Payne's back. Yes, as we are in commercial. Okay, we just got really dark screen as I'm in commercial break right now. KJ, give Nick the vocoder during the Dark State segment. Why? I don't need no auto tune for all of that. You need to hear the emotion and the bass in my voice and my true, honest to God opinions on that. Because, yeah, I don't mind the idea of having Sugar versus Javon as a match as a whole. I don't mind the parts of Dark State. What I do mind is the faction of Dark State as a whole. I don't mind the parts. I dislike the whole. Pause on all of that. Nick is in pain because of KJ Payne. Well, not fully, but still just, making sure it's, intended. KJ back pain. Oh, boy. All Meltzer can do is, oh, boy. Thank you, big dog, of don't forget to pass to the left-hand side. Yeah, my guy. Nick, you look very precious tonight. Why? Is that because I probably got some rosy cheeks or something on here? As I got Jasper Troy waiting in the wings, looking in the crowd here. Well, so again, now I have to be reminded, fact checkers remind me, is Grande, did he already win the tournament, or are we still getting the finals of the tournament? Grande is just the current speed champion to where now we're still going to get Grande versus Jasper, because I still feel like that's a thing. But I've been off with dates and I've been off with time, so we'll see. We need KJ to say Dark State in a sing-songy voice. Oh, we need T-Pain. Yes, pausing on the whole. Yeah, all the way around. We need a very much an auto-tune sing-songy version of Dark State. He'll sing their new theme song. Brandon, will WWE ever have a trios championship? I hope not. You want to know why? Because I don't think I've really ever seen a company truly well book a trios division. I'm trying to think of what would be your closest bet. Maybe a New Japan would be your bet with the 6-man Super Junior tag belts. That would be maybe your closest bet. TNA never did anything like that. WWE hasn't up until at all. TNA hasn't. AAA has it currently, and you've just got the circus. You've got the clowns out there. I don't think that there's any much of a division with it. So I hope not, because I think that's when you're just kind of jumping the shark of adding belts to add belts. Focus on the belts you have now. Make those belts matter. Then we can talk about new belts. That needs to be a thing. At this point, honestly, you could cut the speed belts entirely, and I don't think anyone would care. Truthfully, honestly. Anthony, what up? They have the AAA that do that. Yeah, that's what I just said. They don't need to create a 6-man title. Yes, I just kind of said that, but I also don't think that they would bring that up to NXT or the main roster in any sort of way or anything like that. And I don't think even then right now it really works. I don't think the trios belts have ever worked in pro wrestling. I mean, Christ almighty, that's why the Freebird rule was in effect for the tag belts, because they didn't do the trios belts. Now I'm getting old man yells at cloud halfway here. Boston, what up? WWE already has worse belt ideas like the speed champion title. I said, did I not just say of get rid of the speed title as Briggs gets a 2 count and we come out of commercial breakout here? But you already don't have anything going on with either speed title. I still want them to do more with the women's mid-card titles. They're doing something with Becky a bit, but they still need to do something with Julia. Maybe giving it back to Chelsea Green isn't a bad idea. But yeah, focus on the belts you have before you need to start adding more belts. Chris Arcane, as I got Grande. Was going for the kind of old school walk, but now just getting smashed on the top turnbuckle. My Cowboys monster trade, but sadly, I don't think that's enough to bring back the Doomsday defense unless we can get the defense rolling going forward. Are you talking about the Quentin Williams trade? Because if that's what you're talking about as the big Doomsday monster trade, respectfully, I don't know if Dallas had it with Micah Parsons and then just decided they would rather trade and pay a lot of other people to kind of do something versus paying Micah Parsons to be one of the most dominant, if not the most dominant edge guy, most dominant defender in the NFL. But I digress. As we're getting pulling out the mask as both men down, but yeah. Briggs trying to unmask Grande. Not the mask, anything but the mask. Red Panda is at the Bulls game tonight. I would have gone just for her. I didn't even know that was her because I don't know what Red Panda is. I know it's an animal. Respectfully, that's about the most I know. If anyone would like to educate me on what Red Panda is. Oh, now I've just opened myself up to a fucking wormhole of things. But Guardian, what up? I'm voting for Dwayne Elizondo, Mountain Dew, Herbert Camacho. Yes, I love the Idiocracy reference because, trust me, all due respect, whether you're on one side or the other side, or if you try and say you're in between, the U.S. is just Idiocracy at this point, and it's getting kind of embarrassing. No! The little tope walk into the blockbuster from Grande on the Briggs. Chelsea was bad as US. What? And now I know, Richard, you're just trying to say things just to get mentioned. Well, not just to get mentioned, but just to rage bait because, yeah, that's an out and outright lie. 100%. But we got an Ole tope. As all the Grandes were celebrating, but Briggs just what the fuck was that? That was just sloppy. We tried to bounce him off the back of the ropes and into something, and it just didn't go well. Chelsea Green to beat Jade? Maybe at some point. But we'll see. Oh, Tavion Heights out here. Interessante. Oh, the distraction is the double backbreaker, the double backstabber from the Grandes under Briggs. Tavion Heights, yes, Tavion. Oh, and Briggs taps out to, what would you, all due respect, what do they call that submission? Because I don't think I've really seen that before as the straps are down. But yeah, it's almost akin to a Mexican surfboard-ish. But yeah, so Jasper waiting to be the next in line here. Decent match. Yeah, decent match. I still kind of think that Briggs is kind of just floating in the wind of the closest we got to him being relevant, prominent was him with Yoshi. Maybe you just put him and Briggs back together. Him and Jensen. Sorry, I mean, you do Bar Rescue 2.0 because neither man's doing nothing. One's on Evolve and one's on NXT not doing nothing. But yeah, so next Tuesday, El Grande Americano versus Jasper Troy for the Speed Championship. So there you go. I do like the pairing, honestly, of Ren Sinclair and Kendall Gray. It does a little bit remind me of bringing up Tatum from earlier tonight, of when she was in like the Diamond Mine. It kind of has that like spunky, cheerleadery, athletic-y kind of vibe. Kind of trying to be technical, but still we're halfway the popular girls. I don't know, but oh, Kalani is going at Ava. Kalani Jordan is out here just saying, I think, everything that the real KJ, the OG KJ, would want to say to Ava out here. Yeah, and now Tyra May Steele and the blonde NXT women's division circle around Kalani Jordan. Yeah, I'm not the GM of TNA, but I am the GM of NXT where you work, bitch. I thought it did have what? We need Kendall and Ren and Carmen Petrovich, make them female undisputed era. Then add a fourth woman later on. Ooh, maybe. Where's the hell? That's a whole other question too here. But I got Miles Bourne and Ricky Saints. Hey, look, it's Timu Rock and Timu Randy Orton. No one got mad. Anthony, what up, my guy? Ringside Anthony. Been a minute, my guy. Miss you. Even Ava's cutting a better pro. Yeah, Kalani Jordan, respectfully, I've never been the biggest fan of her. I think she's really athletic. She does the gymnast stuff really well. She's good at the flips, but she's not a great promo. She's a really squeaky clean baby face. I don't know how she works as in like her trying to pull off this whole new heel screw WWE, screw NXT. I'm team TNA thing. I don't know how that really works with her because she's too green and squeaky clean for me. Thea Hale is evolved. Fair enough. Boston, I do. Anthony, you don't even go here. No, Anthony is still enrolled. He still goes here. Speaking of a man who's not only
go here,
might be the principal.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good stuff.
Yeah, you ain't paying too much.
That's good. I can change that.
Don't. We've already played that game, sir. But yes, so we have everything with Kalani Jordan. We have the Ava segment. We have this, that, and the third. How you feel in NXT so far, sir? We have everything with Grande and Briggs, etc.
I'm admittedly a little uninvested in just about everything we've seen tonight. The trios match to start the show with the ladies was kind of fun. You're building up something there. I see the pieces kind of falling into place, so I didn't mind that. Kalani's getting a lot of airtime. I don't really care. It's really weird that the Knockouts title is like now getting like Tyra May Steele's going to get a shot at it. Like, what do we like? Does TNA not want the belt back? Does she not work for it? Like, I don't know. I'm not feeling this whole Kalani stuff. I don't think she's that good. They like her more than I do, though she's pretty good in the ring. Yeah, a lot of like, I don't care about a Grande versus Jasper Troy. Like, why? Okay,
Well, now that's the Speed Championship next week. We had the tournament. I was wondering if we had somehow gotten shifted into a different timeline here.
Yeah, Jasper again, and then Tavion with his backpack. What was that?
Well, he had he had
was that
what
his
was
wing?
left over from Jade Cargill's Punisher costume, and he just painted it orange because he had like the tactical gear, but it was all like chest high.
Yeah, it looked too small. Too small. Give it back.
Right, but Chris saying, "Holla if you hear KJ."
Let's go.
He'll put you in the KJ recliner.
It's true.
Right. I don't know how I hate Red Panda. Have you heard of allegedly Red Panda is a musical artist, not just an animal?
No, I did not know that was an artist.
Fair enough. Well, moving on. But Tommy got Del Taco for everybody. Who wants some? Everybody call out what order you had, and Tommy will start handing it out.
Let's go.
Yes. We talked about this before we went live. And I said does tonight's NXT kind of feel light in the pants a little bit it doesn't feel like it's got a whole lot behind it. This feels like a phone it in, ET phone home. We're light on the booking, light on the seasoning here with NXT.
Yeah, it definitely feels somewhat light overall. Again, like I said, what we've gotten so far isn't a whole lot of, this is super good. As we're getting the replay of Chelsea and Ethan Page winning the mixed tag titles in AAA. They are here to celebrate here tonight. I'm pumped for this. This is going to pick my business up a little bit.
Well, is this to make good on, the Dodgers' whole World Series celebration that happened earlier and everything, to where they were even taking shots at, I don't know, but they were taking shots at Drake and everything like that as well. Yamamoto might win the Cy Young, so Cyborg might win a Cy Young.
I mean, the man deserves it.
Right. But yeah, so is this, we didn't win the World Series, but we've got the AAA tag titles.
That's it. We'll take it. We'll take the wins when we can. But it looks like double champs celebration.
Right.
Will be happening at some point here tonight.
They need to be on the main roster at this point.
Yeah, I think they're doing a good job of kind of mixing some talent. Some of your lower mid card kind of mixed around as we got Ricky and Tricky sitting down to have a one-on-one.
Right. Well, I'm going to leave the people with a one-on-one with the chat here for a brief minute.
Let's go, folks. We are rolling on. The NXT continues. I got Ricky Saints. I got Trick Williams, and they are trying to hash out their problems. Boston, I see you out there. BJ, I see you as well. Ronan, welcome back. Anthony, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Where Tony D? We don't know. Nick loves Dark State. Don't tell him. Sounds lovely. They named an ice cream after me. That's good news. Let's go. I don't know. I'm having a good time. But Tricky doing his thing. How do we feel about Ricky Saints? Trick Williams continuing. I thought maybe that Trick Williams losing the TNA title would mean that maybe he's on his way up to the main roster. Maybe there's some movement. They just, is this Trick's way of kind of putting Ricky over as he moves on? This I Quit match kind of has to be the end of it all, or last man standing, or whatever, which one they're going to do. I'm all for it. Now I see who said it. Where was it? Licky Taints is mid. Mike, I can't go there with you. I'm a Ricky fan. I like Ricky in AEW. I like Ricky before AEW. I like Ricky now. I think Ricky's doing great. I think he's fine as a champion right now. I like it. I'm glad he got the gold, and I think his stock is only rising. So I know some people don't want to see him do well, but I think he's doing just fine. Tony D, you should be swimming with the fishies up on the main roster. Yeah, we're trying to find out where. You want the title, you go WWE. You want the title, you go to WWE shop like everyone else. Last man standing. I want Trick in the Vision. Give us some flavor. a little bit of spice to that vision. I mean, again, I think with Paul, anything's possible. You do want to make sense. I don't know how well Trick fits with Braun, but Ricky and Tricky are off to find each other. We've been down this road before. These two love scrapping. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Trick's looking for Rick. Rick's looking for Trick. And we are off. Trick had a pipe, but he put it down. That was silly. And we're fighting that ladder out of nowhere. Now they're beating up security. We got a garbage can. Another pole. Down goes Bro. Down goes Ricky. It's good stuff. Tricky Ricky Scrap. No offense to anybody. I'm just being funny. That's what people call him. What'd they call him? What'd you say? Why were you being offensive? Fine means mid. Yeah, fair enough, Chair. Thank you for catching up, Jose. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm the one that misses things. What up, Bernard? How you doing? How you doing? So yeah, next week, next Tuesday, last man standing for the title, Ricky Saints taking on Trick, and here comes Zarya. Let's put that up. Actually, this one's better. There you go. As we go into the women's speed title, I know Nick was asking some questions about the speed tournament. So we had Grande win the speed title. He will defend the speed title against Jasper Troy. And now we are starting the women's tournament. So Zarya on her way out, so slowly walking behind her. We know there's static. We know there's issues. I don't think Logan is in the vision. It's only temporary alliance for War Games. First of all, Logan wouldn't team with the Vision because of Rollins, but since he's not here, he will team with them. Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Kristen. I mean, I don't think what we saw last night guarantees that now we have Logan in the Vision. Could I see somebody like Paul Heyman making Logan Paul work in the Vision? Yeah, I could. I could see him enhancing some of the things we already hate about Logan Paul. But I do think right now it's an alliance. It's a necessary friendship to try and, you're the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Plus, earlier in that night, we saw Logan get hit with a tsunami. Maybe part of the story is I ain't doing that again. That sucked. I don't necessarily like those guys, but I don't like you, and I want the belt. So there you go. There you go. Zarya for the win. Absolutely. I'm leaning Zarya. I will put a poll up for this one. Let's see. We only got 3 minutes. We got to be quick. Ooh, that's not supposed to happen. All right, who you taking? Who you taking? Who you taking? And again, I think the issues with Zarya and Soul continue. I think Zarya winning the speed title gives her something to do, and it does kind of rub it in Soul's face that, well, I've already been down this road. So I think it's, I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I think it works. There you go. Your poll is up. We are rolling. All right, folks. Let me know what you're thinking, who you're taking, and ultimately how will this go. Zarya for the win. Also for me, Wrestling for Life. Remember, folks, the wrestling might suck. We never do. We're here for all of it. The most unbiased, unscripted, uncensored wrestling coverage in the world. We're happy to be here again. As always, we're back at it tomorrow. Dynamite, we go live 7:45. Technically a blood and guts go home show. So we are getting ready for that. Full Gear is on the horizon. Survivor Series only a few weeks away now. We got lots to get into as it feels like a busy November and then a little bit of a quieter November. We got Deadline and such, but World's End will happen at the end of the year. We'll see what that looks like. I don't know that World's End has been that successful over the last couple of years, so maybe they got one up their sleeves this year. Definitely Zarya. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of faith in Ren. There you go. Chris going with Ren. There you go. Let's go. Trick and Oba add charisma to the Vision, and Braun and Bronson don't have. I do think there is a level of charisma for sure with Braun Breaker. I do think Bronson, maybe not as much, but I don't think it's terrible. Trick could. I mean, again, I just don't know. You got to make all the puzzle pieces fit. Now, like I said earlier, there's a guy like Paul Heyman that could mold it, make it work, make it make sense, come up with a viable excuse to pull it all together. I don't see Oba being like Oba would be a guy that kind of heads it all off, but then what? You almost have to bring Seth back into the mix as a baby face. Maybe that is the case, but does Oba instantly kind of work heel? He would, he could, he just outright stomping people. I don't know about Oba and Trick. I kind of stop at Oba if you're going to go that route. I still think Theory is an option. And I mean, there's other names out there that would make sense as well. Zarya for the win. I went to the parade in Los Angeles today. Well, that's enough of that. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. What'd you say? Had to go. The vibes were immaculate. You didn't burn. I mean, it's LA. It's okay. Everyone's okay. That's good news. I'm happy for you. I did not realize they were celebrating. I kind of blocked it out, but there you go. There you go. Appreciate it, Kyle. Love it. Bum, bum, bum. What else we got? The big WWE queen gotta be a troll. Who is this? Right? Authors of Pain joining the Vision. Oh, I don't see it. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. Sometimes you gotta smash those puzzle pieces in. Again, a guy like Paul Heyman is good at smashing puzzle pieces in, right? Like, and maybe a possible comment, but nonetheless, I do think that if anyone's going to make it fit, make it work, make it make sense, do it. Omos can't wrestle. Omos can't wrestle. It might be too much of a. I think Omos can wrestle, but you got to remember, a big guy like Omos doesn't wrestle like Will Ospreay or fucking Mustafa Ali. He's got his own style, and it's a big man style. If he plays it right, I think he can. But again, we haven't seen him much over 2-3 years now. So how do I know? Ren Sinclair looking healthy. Pause, Heyman. Oh,
speaking of a big man who can play his style right, I guess. But yeah, my guy.
There you go.
Well,
3-minute warning.
Right? What?
3-minute warning.
Yeah. Did someone say 3 minutes? Well, I'm on 2 minutes now. But yeah, question for you, because you mentioned Dynamite tomorrow night, and I didn't even fully take it in that it's the Blood and Guts Go Home. Will we remember the 5th of November?
Yeah, we'll find out. And again, I think they're trying to at least build some hype for Blood and Guts. I think Blood and Guts should be on a pay-per-view, not just on a Wednesday, but if they, well, you can't complain that they're spoiling the fans. No, you're right. Okay, so I'll accept that. And I'm trying to give them more credit where credit is due, to have a series of matches that kind of lead into the paper or to the bigger show. I think, they're trying, but we'll see what November 5th feels like.
Right. Well, showstopper, what up? Yeah, but does it kind of feel not fully comparable, hear me out, of like when they gave Goldberg versus Hogan away on Nitro, of you're giving away, yes, you gave us a great moment and probably the greatest Nitro match of all time, but is it the lost revenue, the lost engagement, the lost, extracurriculars and everything that you gave away that's gonna snake bite you?
Not yes and no. I think
again, it's a big comparable. I'm not saying fully on that level. Zarya wins.
Zarya, emphatic. Soul smiles, but I don't know.
And Zarya's talking straight trash right back to Soul.
You.
You're getting we're getting a lot of slow play heel turns. Like we're arguably getting slow play Jey Uso heel turn. We're definitely getting slow play Cody Rhodes heel turn. We're starting to get slow play Zarya heel turn.
Yeah, I think the only thing that makes this slow like played here is just the injury. You can't really do the turn because there's no payoff right now. Soul's out. Soul's
Right.
on the shelf, right? So as soon as Soul gets the green light, I think that's when this kicks off.
Oh yeah.
Zarya moves on. She will face the winner of Skylar. I feel like she had a different name. And Fallon. Was Skylar someone else, folks? Did I make that up?
Does anyone remember who Skylar is? Skylar was? Skylar ever will be? No, that's going to be Fallon versus Zarya.
Yeah. Which is crazy, but good. Should be a good match. Skylar Ray. She had a different name.
LFG. Screams LFG.
She is LFG, but I think she had a different name. Skylar Hart. Zarya. What?
Anthony's saying Skylar Hart.
I don't think so. Was it?
I don't know. I didn't even know that she might have had a different name.
I could have just made that up.
You could be right. Or Skylar Diggins.
I thought she was. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. New name revealed. What was her old name?
I don't know. But Boston saying Skylar ever will be his wild work. Well, Wild Wild West, Jim West, Desperado. Danny Skowski?
Danny, yeah.
Now it's starting to sound like John Candy in the back of the fucking in the back of the van with his tuba fucking van.
Right. Danny Sigelski was her name. She graduated from LFG, and now she is Skylar Ray.
Hey, what do you say? Because I got Kalani Jordan coming out right now.
Kalani Jordan in an impromptu match, folks. Don't forget, we shirt people. Get your merch today. But yeah, Kalani in an impromptu match going to take on. Who did she get mad at last? Tyra Steele. Speaking of LFG.
Well, yeah, and could she? I don't know if this is fully a Knockouts title, but could you see Tyra May Steele as your new Knockouts Women's Champion after we even had Xia Li out there challenging Kalani?
Yeah, I don't
think it's going to be Kalani gets the win. Tyra's going to have a good showing, but this is the second match we've seen of Tyra since she's moved up.
Yeah, Tyra hasn't done a lot. She was kind of doing a little bit with Tavion up against Team Canada, but I mean, Tyra's got talent. She wasn't my favorite even on LFG, but I think there's an opportunity to see what she can do. She's athletic. Again, someone like Danny was good in LFG, so we'll see what she can do now, getting pushed into. And they have so many options as far as Evolve, AAA, places to put people. But I'm still kind of surprised that we're not getting a little more TNA presence. 2-week special event.
We'll see though. But I like Jose, our second favorite KJ for the win. Yes, folks, let us know who you got. Kalani, Jordan for the win. Got Jordan for the win. A speed title match at Gold Rush. Yeah, we got to defend all the titles. We're gonna have AAA, TNA, NXT, everybody.
Right, let's go.
Paul out here. So he's going back to William Regal is now head of creative for NXT, which hasn't been a thing since Black and Gold. But William Regal loves getting people stripper names, doesn't he?
I don't know that it's Regal's decision. Am I wrong?
I don't know which one's the stripper name.
That's a good point.
I think that exposed a lot of people. That's
right.
Who instantly. Well, yeah, that works as a stripper. What does that say about you?
Yeah, right.
Mello's girlfriend for the win. Michael Springer. I thought Kalani was being positioned as the next Bianca Belair before her little heel turn. No, I think she was kind of becoming mid in the NXT women's division. She was starting to get really passed by. And
Kalani?
This bit of heel turn, Kalani, I feel.
Oh, no. Okay.
Do you disagree?
Yeah, I don't think she was getting passed by at all. Not in her booking anyway. I know there might be some people out there that, different fanfare, but from the booking standpoint, they have not let anybody get by her. Like,
No,
that's
no, no,
why.
no, no, no. I'm saying
Like,
before she won the TNA title.
even before that, I think they were still booking her strong. They were trying to push the heel turn on her. They like her, I think, more than the fans like her. But I think their like comes from her in-ring, kind of things that she did with, like, her and Sol Ruka had a really good match. I don't know if the fans like Kalani as much as the office likes Kalani, but they always have her, they've had her in the mix nonstop. So, and I don't know if that's going to stop. They seem to, she's like Lyra 2.0, but not as good as Lyra.
Well, MDB agree with you. Kalani was always in the mix, but you mentioned
Yeah.
Soruka. Was it because of Soruka being in the match than it was Kalani?
No, it was Kalani. Like, she's good. Like, it was both of them. They both had to do the flips. They both had to do the cartwheels. They both had to do the ups.
Or you're a big fan of Kalani Jordan?
Her athletic ability in the ring is solid, and she was part of that match. I'm just giving her credit where it was due. Like, her match with Sol, they were both really good in that match.
Fair. So how do you feel about her knockouts title reign?
It just started, really. I mean, it's been like they haven't really done much.
She was the captain of Team TNA,
which was what, 2 weeks ago?
Well, then I don't know if you can say that just started.
That'd be a couple weeks, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think it's been okay. Again, my big surprise is that they're not using. There's not more of a TNA presence around the TNA belt.
Well, do you save it for the TNA shows versus doing it on the NXT shows?
Yeah, to an extent, for sure. I mean, again, it makes the belt kind of makes it wanted, makes it desired.
Well, fair enough. Well, I think Bernard's desiring. He was saying a different thing because I think he got names mixed up here. Of KJ hating on Kalani. I think it's the other way around.
Did I not just defend her for 10 minutes?
I think a good bit. No, I think the defense might have rested on that case.
There you go. Thanks, Bernard. It must be a Dodgers fan.
Oh, they're not like us. They're not like us.
His hearing's a little off from being at the parade.
Fair. I mean, well, when you're hearing a roaring crowd instead of crickets. Yeah.
Right. As we are off and running, how did the chat feel here? 90% going Kalani. So TMS not getting a whole lot of love.
But I don't think Tyra wins here, but I still want this to be a bit of a showcase for her. Again, she hasn't had much in-ring mainstream like NXT love outside of we mostly saw her in backstage segments. So her and some in-ring run with like Kalani, I hope she shows out at least.
Yeah, I want all the matches to be good. I think that I've said it a million times as far as nobody books women like NXT. There's not even like they are miles ahead of every other company in how they book the women, even compared to the main roster, which I think does a really good job. I think NXT highlights women like nobody else, and so I want to see them perform well. I want to see what they have, and again, I don't want to be bored. So tonight's not yanking me in. So give me a good match or two.
It was all in the name of Hickenbottom. He's focused on the bottoms,
right?
The posteriors.
Kalani's a female Ricochet. I get that. I get that comparable.
A little bit.
Right?
Well, is it that, or is she kind of embodying almost her partner's personality and everything or positioning with Carmelo Hayes? She's there in a couple. Is it kind of that same vibe?
Is she the her? And he's the him?
The her to the him?
The her to the him.
Slim Jim?
Right. TNA events coming up. Yeah, a couple weeks. November 14th, Turning Point. And Final Resolution is early December. I think December 5th. So two of the secondary special shows. But yeah, Final Destination and Turning Point are on tap for TNA coming up.
Well, we've still also got the whole interesting aspect of who from, I assume, TNA, AAA, ends up in the John Cena retirement tournament. Did you, and I think we talked about it last night,
right?
How Dave Meltzer instantly, and even, what's real funny when like SRS is correcting Dave, like it's watching like your one delinquent uncle beat up your other belligerent uncle. But when he's even having to correct Dave of like, just because they said wrestlers that don't work there doesn't mean they're hitting at Jericho, that they're hitting at that other wrestlers doesn't instantly mean AW. If that's where your mind wanders, that's where your mind wandered. They did nothing to tell you to get there, but you got
you're so vain. And again, it's this extrapolation. And again, it's Dave Meltzer trying to make AEW a thing and really trying to make it stick. I get it, bro. But again, what the fuck? And somebody regurgitated it and looked like a complete fucking moron doing it. Another one of those wrestling publications. Oh, WWE hinting at examples are. What are the examples that you're using? Because they hinted at a lot of things. Carmelo Hayes, Gunther. You know, we saw guys like Randy Orton in the package. There was no hint of. There was no like Y2J clock in the background. There was no.
They used the guitar at some point.
There was nothing. No example. So again, people just like, oh, they said out of the company. There are a lot of fucking people that don't work in this company.
Right. Well, for the same fan base that likes to claim everyone works there or everyone's trying to work there, now once they say someone who doesn't work here, oh, we've got to instantly go to people that work somewhere else, that work for the company we want to support.
Right. And if anyone's keeping track at home, Liv Morgan's little sister on referee duties here for this match.
Yeah.
Lil Liv
instead of Lil Nate. Lil Liv.
Right, Lil Liv.
Oh, we're halfway there. I like Ken. Well, because MDB prompted him to. Allegedly, I've hated everything this week. I've enjoyed nothing in wrestling as Kalani picks up the win.
Wow, emphatic.
How are you going to follow up emphatic with right after it? That doesn't feel exactly so emphatic now, does it?
But they're booing her. I mean, it's a strong win on a decent competitor, but she gets the dub.
Brandon stand 4-0. Well, have there even been 4 matches?
Yeah, this would be the 4th.
Well, I think it's just the Kalani heel turn for me is not working, bro. Not at all. Not in any aspect. I get even if you want to look at
being a baby face. Oh, Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Viva Carlos Santana.
Well, where's Rob Thomas?
Oh, at Gold Rush. Interesting.
Well, because she went at Ava earlier, and you're right. I'm not the general manager of TNA, so you can't book me in a match.
Oh, she's defending in New York.
In a triple threat match.
Oh, Jordan Grace and Lady Lee. Lady Lee can stick. Lady Lee and Jordan Grace versus Kalani in a triple threat. That knockout title's going home, folks.
Well, is it going home or is it going to your most recent deportation?
Ooh, Jordan's an interesting endeavor.
Jordan Grassi. What?
Could steal this.
Is Jordan Grace your workaround of you transition it to Xia Li without it just being the straight up Kalani Jordan versus Xia Li?
Maybe. So Soul is saying she's going to be ready for Gold Rush.
I didn't think that she was on the shelf for all that long.
That's good. That's good news for Soul. I mean, enough that they took 2 belts off her.
Was it? I hate to say it. Is it one of those if you did it because it's the way you can take the belts off of her without her losing?
No, I don't think so.
Fair.
No. Can we get
really? I know I call it Hickenbottom High. Seeing all of these women right now backstage, this feels like the PTA meeting or something at the Hickenbottom. Yeah, they're all in the bathroom and smoking in the girls' room.
Right. Like, yeah, I wonder if we could talk Ava's upper lip into moving at all. How does it stay so still?
Because it's higher up there. Because remember, Dwayne's the daddy, so she's got Dwayne face.
Right. Now a match I'm looking forward to. Javon, who's been on absolute fire taking on Sugar Sugar. Tell me how you got so high, folks. We will put a poll up. You get your votes in. Let us know who you're taking, as Javon will take on Sugars.
Right now, is this where you're going to get this? Has to what probably be your main event because we've got roughly a half hour left.
We got a half hour left.
We got 3
would
minutes
be a long
no.
We
still haven't had her come out.
The Canadian celebration hasn't officially happened.
Is that your main event?
It might be. Yeah. Really?
Oh, who shows up to interrupt it then?
Yeah,
you got to end up on something.
Yeah, someone's going to have an issue with them.
If they don't, like, how so far? So we're down to the last match and the last segment of NXT. How are you feeling so far through NXT?
NXT has not moved me very much this eve. It's been a bumpy one. I mean, not bad, but nothing great. Nothing like, oh my God, this is so good. It feels very flat, and I'm very flat about it.
If you had to give it a rating right now,
I don't do that. You know that.
You're gonna have that. Not even what I'm mad at.
No, well, wait. We're so close.
Fair. Well, yeah. I don't know if I'm sports entertained. If it's it feels like it's a bridge episode, and they very much almost even kind of let you know this was going to be a bridge episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it kind of feels like it. It's one of those like shows that if I wasn't doing this, I'd probably be clicking in and out. Like I'd be like clicking off to other things and clicking back in and seeing what's up. And then like it's kind of
have it in the background while you're doing other shit. Like I'd be making something to eat or something while I had this in the background.
Right.
How many people are doing this? Well, they have us in the background.
Ah, touche.
Tabernac.
Whoa.
Well, which you shared in our group chat of Montreal might be getting all the smack it downs and even a Saturday night's main event up there.
Yeah, they're getting the Saturday main event coming their way in January, so that shall be fun. The Montreal crowd's always a good crowd. I might have my beefs with the Montreal folk, but I mean, at the end of the day, they're an energized bunch. It's going to be a good show. It'll be a sellout. SmackDown and Saturday main event in Montreal in January. So good on them. Would it be the first one?
Even though I don't know if it could happen, but I wanted to say it and speak it into existence. Kevin Owens returns at that show.
Oh, we would be so lucky. I'd be pumped.
That's what I'm saying. If Kevin Owens shows up in Montreal, we're already going to probably get something with Sammy just because Montreal. But if Kevin shows up on the SmackDown or the Saturday night's main event there.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it would be huge. It'd be huge. Now, again, I would be shocked even more because of the timeline, but who knows? Right? Like, I mean, it's not out of the question, but even Sammy to be utilized. And we got some other, Chelsea will be happy to show off. Maybe Ethan's there.
Well, going into the whole, Canadian celebration, is NXT saying that Canadians are the best North Americans? They've taken the Mexican intergender tag belts. They've got, the NXT North American Championship. They're out there just running roughshod over every championship in North America, specifically around North America.
Right. The proof is in the belt, my guy.
Yeah. So, I mean, is this your obligatory honorary World Series here? You're conquering the world.
Right, then they're coming back. As here comes.
Oh, hey, look, it's Dark State that I don't fucking enjoy.
Why? They're killing it, bro.
They are they're like the goddamn Transformers. Like I enjoy Optimus Prime or even the Power Rangers. I enjoy the Green Ranger by himself a lot more than I do him part of the fucking Power Rangers, I guess.
Javon up and over, taking everybody out.
Would you like butter on that, sir?
Smooth like butter out there.
Smooth.
Sugar versus Javon, which we haven't seen much of a singles action from Javon from Sugar.
Yeah, I don't know if we've had a singles match officially in NXT for Sugar. So let's go. If he did, it was probably a squash match or a dark match. But yeah, let's go.
Yeah, the girls dem sugar.
Javon with an 81% from the chat. So big favorite here. But I mean, again, Dark State, your tag champs, looking good, looking strong. I think they've done well, allowing them to kind of turn into something worth watching. And so far, I got no complaints. I think they're good.
I'm still thinking you could set up Javon and Leon versus Dark State.
I do. If they do that, I'm nervous. Like if Leon comes out to hell and they're going to set up that, unless it's a ploy to get Leon and Javon back in one-on-one. Nice move. Atomic drop.
The pendulum swing into it. Do you need, though, Dark State to kind of be champs for a bit to establish them? They need some sort of semblance, some sort of solidarity instead of, well, they're champs here, then they lose it to the Hardys, then they get it back from the Hardys, and then they lose it over there. They need something to kind of stay solid for a minute.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I didn't necessarily love the fact that they dropped the belts to the Hardys just so the Hardys had the belts at the nostalgia show with the Dudleys. I didn't think the belts had to be there, but I mean, we've seen the NXT talent running around with TNA belts. Fair is fair. It wasn't a long run for the Hardys. The Dark State get it back in, not the compound match. And here we are.
Oh, you invoked the name. It gave me a flashback there for a half a minute. I felt like Millhouse. So when are they going to get to the compound?
Right. Everyone should love Dark State. Quick 2 count.
Stop trying to make Dark State what the righteous should be.
There you go. MDB's got a point. I feel the same way.
Yeah, but no, you had Sheba was the White Ranger, and you had the Green Megazord that was goddamn Godzilla that was separate to the Power Rangers Megazord. We're getting full nerdy out here. We're going full
together. Yeah. I like the sum of the parts. You need them all to come together to make the Megazord. So what are we going to do?
See, I like the parts more than the sum.
Yeah, but I mean, again, is it a specific part or is it just?
I think it's conceptually.
Okay.
Contraceptive, conceptually. Just again, it's very. I don't know what their fucking goal is. I don't know why they are together, why they are a thing. They feel very splattering. They very much kind of feel like the righteous. Like even Ava. When I think it might have been Sugar, Orin Osiris was trying to take a shot at Ava on Twitter of, about her credibility of, you be silent there, Timu Shield.
I love it. Let's go. Nice move by Javon. Sugar shaking. Springboard, another Hurricane Rana. Look
big at drop kick.
Sugar's
got as much bounce in the ounce as Javon does, I feel.
Right, not fully known how much bounce he has, but definitely showing off some here tonight as the Dark State come together. Oh shit! Dion just throws Sugar in there.
Sugar's been he's been the best probably on the mic for Dark State. I will admit that.
He's a great talker. He really is a good talker for a young guy that we don't know a lot about. Sugar can cut one.
This is why I like the individuals. I would like an Osiris individually. I kind of almost got behind Dion when he was out there with the breakout tournament and everything. Okay. Give me a Sugar independent run. Of Christ Almighty. Cutler, you can cut loose, I guess. But yeah.
Sugar down hard. Javon out here, but completely surrounded, outnumbered. Will the numbers game catch up to Javon?
Has to. If not, is it a bit of they're all hitting the little pose in the corner there? There is a shield aspect to them of their like the Band of Brothers type shit, but the numbers game should work in their favor. The only way it doesn't is again if they have like a Leon show out, who shows up to help out to counterbalance the tide there. with Javon, and then you might swing the tide. What does this say? It's like Dark State as yeah, 100%. Suge Knight all the way with this. Tupac, can the click you fuck your shit and the click you claim.
Right. Sugar dominating this match. I would not say that.
Well, right now he is in the commercial
Well, he's
break.
definitely in control. I'll give you that. I'll go that far with you, Ronan. The Righteous Cross is great.
And it'll be great when it shows back up on WWE television.
All right. Dun, dun, dun.
Guess I'm a bigger rock mark than you, MDB.
Yeah,
no. Pedersen, I like rocks.
Yeah, but so what? I mean, being a rock mark doesn't mean you have to tolerate what? Wow. Backsplash. You don't have to tolerate his crappy daughter.
I know. I didn't even make that connection. I was just making a Kill Tony joke of Cam Patterson. I like rocks.
I like rocks. I mean, can't go there. He bouncy.
Right. Macho is my all-time favorite wrestler, not The Rock. Macho, Flair, Rock, and Brett are my Mount Rushmore.
Okay. Now, it's funny because I'm like, well, we have to put up with Flair's daughter. Brett, no, we're okay. Macho, no, we're okay. All right.
Well, Brett, you get the niece, which low-key legend needs to be more of a thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be okay with that, especially, I mean, we talked a lot about Nikki Bella kind of being in the way.
Oh, she's in a lot of ways.
As Sugar's just
this has been all Sugar, all commercial breakout here.
Oh, he good, man. I like this guy a lot.
Again, why I say I like the individual parts versus the whole fucking car put together. I like the engine. I like the tires. I like the transmission. I don't like the car.
No, that's silly. I mean, again, some of its parts, and again, Sugar's a smaller guy, smaller than Javon as far as height goes. So having him like with a guy like Osiris, a guy like Dion, to me, this works. Them on the apron just there showing off and being, kind of cocky works. The little vignettes they do always.
If I knew what their fucking goal was or anything, what they were trying to accomplish, why they were a thing.
You keep it's like you keep saying that. You've said it for a while, but who else has a mission statement handed out to you? What's Javon's goals? What's Javon up to?
Yeah, faction. We're here to take over. We're here to.
They're tag champs. They're winning. We're here to whoop ass. Every time they put the camera on them, they tell you, you forgot about us. You disrespected us. We're here to fuck everyone's shit up. And
you've been here. You've been there. You've been everywhere. To me, they're much more righteous. Not Christ. Dare I invoke that name? They're much more retro. Yeah, everybody. That was Farvo with shenanigans right there. But they're more retribution. They're more slapjack and reckoning. They
never got off the ground. Like the retribution never got out of the gate. That was a flawed fucking program from the start. These guys are out the gate. They're running. They're athletic. They're cutting promos. They're winning titles. 2-time tag titles. They're not doing anything, guys. They're not doing anything. Like, what is their portrait?
I didn't say they weren't doing anything. I said I don't know where their fucking direction is. Are they trying to build anyone in that group as a world champion? Are they trying to actually take over the fucking promotion, the company, or anything? Or are they out there just because they're buddies? Are they hanging out?
They've explained this a dozen times. You really have to listen to their promos. Like, they've been very clear about why they're doing what they're doing and why they've come together.
They've been so clear that you can't repeat it.
I have twice already tonight. Twice. You got to listen, my guy. You got to hear the things.
I hear the things. I hear what I hear, and you hear what you hear.
Like, it's crazy. They felt the sum coming together would negate the disrespect they've been witnessing and experiencing. So now they come together. They're stronger. They're winning titles, my guy. What more? Like this mission statement you're hoping from? Where? What other wrestler has a? Well, why don't they tell me? They tell you every fucking week.
What faction? And I'm just chuckling as I do agree that I think Sugar and Javon should be a weekly match. And I love handing out here. Mom and Dad are arguing again.
That's it.
Nick is willfully ignorant of dark state. I'm in a dark state. I'm in a deep place. I'm in.
Right? Like, come on. What more do these guys have?
Am I willfully ignorant or blissfully ignorant?
Maybe blissfully. Oh, Javon not liking Sugar getting rude and disrespectful here. Just popping him. Nick he's in the dark ages. Oh, he's not having any of this dark state shit.
Yeah, well, I'm still halfway trying to figure out what Cutler James's jersey is. Oh,
that was
dirty.
That's sorry. That one definitely deserves a little bit of butter.
Would you like butter on that, sir?
Well, that was smooth as shit. Because that was literally basement little springboard, bottom drop, and then springboards back into a fucking German suplex out there.
Right.
What are you chuckling at now?
Paul kills me, made me laugh. I love our chat, folks. We appreciate all of you. Damn, the dark state ruined a 20-year relationship. Now this one can't do this.
Well, I also, where was it? Well, first Boston, Nick again. Oh, what Nick's is your problem? Well, and then we've got Paley out here. Everybody put your best glasses on, your best, presentation on. We've got Bailey in the chat of KJ, are you single? Would you like to go on a date with me? Would you like butter?
Hey, baby.
Hey, Bailey. Ooh, I want to know will you be my
yeah, no, not happening.
I didn't even. We're going to talk about what you just did because I didn't even notice
what do you
that
mean?
thing, my guy. We'll talk about that afterwards. Hey, they're getting fished. Has anyone ever been catfished live on a live stream, on a wrestling live stream of all places?
And I like MDB's comment. It might be the most accurate one.
He's married to the game.
Right. Yeah. Married to the grind, folks. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah,
I'm married to the hate. So
I'm waiting for Bailey to tell me that she's got problems and she needs help with her mortgage.
She's stuck in Wichita, Kansas, and needs a fucking lift. Cutter!
Big fan, Pam, but someone beat you to
it. Cutter! Slingshot Cutter. Hits out Cody Cutter better than Cody. As Osiris. Disqualify him, you fucking idiot.
Yes,
what are you doing? No! Cutler just hit Javon.
No, he didn't. He missed. He hit the stairs. So did he. They suck.
Man. Hey!
Oh, shit.
You're telling me fucking Neo in the Matrix? But I'm the one that's wrong. I'm the crazy one. I've been right all along.
Yeah.
When you think of dark state, you think of this fucking face right
now. Javon, what an ending. Shit. Javon walks through the team, dodge, duck, dived, and dodged.
I might need to dodge for a brief minute out here. Of I might need a smoke break after this.
What's going on? He's like back in
state jail here.
Paul, I'm with you. Oh, fucking hell.
He fucking Steven Seagal'd his way out of that whole situation. He was the one. He was Neo in the Matrix. What?
They were better off taking the DQ.
He did this. He just bodied a whole faction in one match. But I'm the crazy one, right? Oh, they've been so great. They're so good. This great dark state that just got bodied by Javon Evans, who Brian Alvarez has been crashing out for a month about. Javon Evans just bodied all of Dark State.
Yeah, as I got Blake Monroe. Yeah, that's funny as shit. But we got Blake Monroe back with Ava.
Right. Sorry, I had to update on Bailey. KJ, will you tell your buddy Nick to stop sending me of him playing with his beard? It's disturbing.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my God, it's Nick. It's Javon Evans, though. He's Neo. He was one with the Matrix.
Yeah, fuck. That's awful.
Someone want to tell me where I was wrong after he bodied a whole faction?
Well, I mean, I give all the marks to Javon, and yeah, Dark State looked fucking a mess. In that fucking sequence was fucking not great at all. But there we go. It is the main event tonight, and holy shit, Chelsea Green and Ethan Page. Oh, Canada.
Yeah, but I think what we just saw was fabulous. Of if Flips could kill, I think Javon might body ya. Body ya. Oh, don't start messing with things because you're gonna get stuck in KJ Payne jail.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, now are we investors in something now? Is that what you're about to announce right now? With the whoop whoop?
Whoop, whoop. They all missed the poke. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was laughing at MDB. Nick acting like it's inconceivable for a babyface to outsmart a heel faction. No, It's not inconceivable. What's inconceivable is for this motherfucker to be outnumbered 4-1, have everybody literally line up in individual shots at this man and proceed to get struck down. It even got me to jump on the first bit to where I thought he had gotten hit, and you corrected me that he
they missed all of it. They missed everything. Yeah. No, good on Javon. Doesn't change that the Dark State's doing good things, like putting a guy like Javon over. But yes.
That's what it is. They put him over with this because Javon wasn't over.
They made him look good.
He was out there, if you can dodge a sugar, you can dodge an Osiris. Is what we saw tonight.
You can't have a good hero without a good villains, and they did their job tonight. It looked like fucking old school Batman of pow poo.
No, that was the fucking Putty Patrol. That was the Foot Clan.
Yeah, it was the Foot Clan. Yeah. Yeah. One of my favorite comments ever. Baby girl.
I get half of that. Who is there a Missy Ellen involved in this or something?
What's wrong with Magoo?
No, I don't know who Magoo is. I thought it missed Magoo. No.
It's the other half of Timberland. What do you mean? Timbo and Magoo.
Are you thinking of Timberland, the producer, or is there some other Timberland I don't know of?
No, Tim, the producer, Timberland and Magoo. They were a thing.
I did not know this. You are breaking news to me, literally, right now.
Now I gotta send you some. Let's go.
Fair enough. I was thinking of Mr. Magoo.
Yeah. No, come on now. Come on now.
It's not mustard.
Right.
They bought it themselves. Then that's even worse. Any excuse you're making for this so far has dampened and darkened their state of mind, then helped this whole situation, I feel.
Status quo. We're good. Again, Javon's gonna pay for fucking up. But my God, good on him. Mustard.
Well, MDB, Nick hasn't heard of Red Panda or Magoo. What universe do you live in? My universe. I guess I like my universe.
Classics as Indian flute.
Right? What the? You're not a big Doja Cat or what?
Right. I got love for it. Love to you.
I got nothing but love for you. What?
No. Okay. That was kind of Timberland, Magoo's big jam, I think.
Fair enough. I'm thinking more of Dead in the Middle, a little, didn't do diddle.
Free Dale Campbell. Where's Dale?
Right there.
What happened?
What the fuck, Boston? I think I don't know if one came before the other or what.
Right. Oh, there you go. The chat's trying to help you out now.
Timberland, the producer, rapper Magoo. Fair enough. I don't know Magoo. I am stuck out of the glue with Magoo.
This is best. Free Boston Gamer. As the Cullings in the back, folks.
I don't think we'd be getting in these situations. So yeah, it's still Izzy's gaslighting the shit out of Tatum. I had to take a bullet for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you think that they ever put Izzy and Braun together as a thing on screen?
I don't think so. And I think you got to be very cautious with that stuff because, like,
You wait until they're hitched?
well, yeah, like, look what just happened with Ludwig, right? Like, you put him in a storyline with Tiffany, and mid storyline, he's walking around with, the temptress. What are we going to do? So,
Well, no, Grande's walking around with that.
Oh,
Ludwig's still walking around with Tiffany, as far as I know.
Mm-hmm. All of these modern pop stars suck. A lot of them really do. I mean, I'm okay. I know I'm getting old because I started turning on like current music.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit. Oh, there's a giant ass cake that's very much.
Oh,
somebody's coming out of that.
Cake. Is it Iggy?
Iggy, yeah.
As we got the ropes down and everything. Whoa, Canada.
We have pinatas. Why do we have pinatas?
Because they're also Mexican champs.
Oh,
it's all the Americas.
We've got it. They are North American champions, literally and figuratively.
They're taking over.
Well, this goes into the question now of, does Chelsea Green win back her U.S. title versus Julia this week on SmackDown? And now we just kind of complete the trio of, you have Ethan as your North American champion. You have Chelsea on the main roster as your U.S. champion. They're intergender AAA tag champions. They've conquered the Americas, folks.
Right.
Egomania running wild.
That's it. I mean, I love this shit. I like this group. I like Ethan with Chelsea. I like Ethan. Ethan's proving. I remember covering shows and they were going through all that Dan Lambert stuff. And I was just like, man, like Ethan Page was always in the background, fucking around and jumping up on the ropes and like lounging and cracking. When he would crack wise, he was one of the better guys there. We never got enough. So to see him come to fruition, here in NXT, I mean, he's proving that he is who he said he was.
Right. Well, Jose saying KJ's biased.
Towards what?
Canada.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Dale saying Joe Hendry pops out.
Nobody said his name, but he did. He was teasing the John tournament, by the way. Did you see that clip going around?
I have not.
Yeah, Joe Hendry teasing. I hear the people saying my name. So we'll see.
You can't have a muy grande celebration without grande americano. Well, it's grande canadiano.
Yeah, they had their turn. Go away.
Yeah.
This Friday.
I think she could win it because they haven't done fuck and all with Julia. So shake it up.
I won't get into the Julia debate, but I will say I will never, like, I want Chelsea to have all the belts. Like, let her be world champion. I think she is one of the best pro wrestlers as far as getting it and the whole package you bring into the ring and being more than just about a good match and being more than just a personality. She's got all of it. She can wrestle. She's a character. She gets it. She'll take an L. She doesn't give a fuck. Chelsea, I'm such a big fan of Chelsea Green.
I don't deny any of that. I was halfway thinking, do you want to get into the conversation about from Hunter at the All In podcast, whatever it was, to where he says we're not worried about making a great match, and that's not how we put things together. We're worried about storylines and character arcs and everything like that. Just recently came out. He said that directly, and everyone just kind of, well, Twitter went one way with it. I don't think he's really far off base with what he said.
To a point, right? But I think Vince McMahon Sr. had that, paid off in the ring. And you can't, and maybe that's kind of what we feel when it comes to these pay-per-views is, well, look, we put Brock on the show. We put John on the show. We put all these superstars, all these big names, and we're going to put it in a big stadium. There's going to be big stage and big pyro. But what we get in the ring hasn't exactly fucking been stellar. I feel like that's changed as of late, but we're about to get a cake spot.
Yeah, well, I didn't know the cake was a pinata, or
Pinata.
they're just skeptical. Say his
Oh, they don't
name,
fucking
and
say his
he
name.
appears. Who said his name? You said his name, so he had to
Yeah,
appear.
Damien.
But he appears in the entranceway.
London. They were worried about the cake, but they might not be off the hook.
Yeah, why still have it there if you're skeptical about it? You know,
This
you don't
should be
have to
living
have
Tom.
it there.
This should be living Tom. Come on now. Don't be ridiculous.
Baby, come back. You can
Right?
blame it all on me. What? And there's not even a comparable with Ethan and Chelsea to Liv and Dom.
It's just a different vibe altogether.
It's just outside of literally one's a male wrestler, one's a female wrestler.
Right.
Beyond that, the comparison dies.
Right. I want a shot. Yo, he wants a shot at the AAA mixed tag. So who's
who's going to be his partner? Thea Hale, the spunky squirrel.
Where did that come from?
Because she's the past couple of weeks she's been the one that sat there and backstage just thrown out the name
and Joe Hendry.
Saying Joe Hendry's name just so he pops up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, who else would it probably be? Who?
A dysfunctional owl.
A cuckoo clock that's only right part of the time? Who?
What?
Yeah.
She's in the cake. It might be Thea. It's a small cake.
Fucking spunky squirrel. Yeah, Thea Hale. And she's out there with the blue shirt and everything. Jesus Christ almighty. As I'm knocking things down. We've gone from blue pants to blue shirt out here.
She's got pie. She's got pie in the face.
She's got pie. She's got grace. She's got pie in the face.
Big cross body by Thea. This works for me. This is my favorite part of the show. Hail in the cake.
No one's actually getting any real cake on them. There's very little cake. It's mostly pinata. Now it's just pies.
It's just pie. There was pie in the cake, Nick.
Why would you have cake in the fucking cake? I feel like George Carlin. You know why I'd take the cake down to the bakery to see the other cakes.
So that's our big main event spot tonight, which I'm okay with.
I can't wait for everyone on Twitter to make the comparable of Chelsea Green and Ethan Page getting hit with pie to Tony Storm getting hit with pie from Charlotte Flair segment, because I'm calling it now. You know it's going to fucking happen.
You think so? Okay.
I can see the tweets now in my mind's eye.
Yeah. That was fun. That was the most fun I had tonight.
That was your highlight of tonight was pie with Joe Hendry and
it was getting it's still getting a low.
Is that an indictment? Because my favorite moment's the one that you have on screen of Sugar and Javon.
That was the best. I would agree. That was a lot of fun. And actually the ending of that was super fun. The last 20 minutes of the show might have actually saved the show a little.
I think this was a show of maybe 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, and Thea Hale, we can't do Chase You, but we can do Joe Hendry.
Well, she works, though, as being like, say her name and she appears.
But she does nothing. She's nothing individually. She is always an ancillary, a peripheral player. She's Chase You. He's now second fiddle to Joe Hendry. She can't be an individual character. And the second they tried it, it lasted a week or two, and they said no.
I didn't go very far. I do think she's got some spunk. They gave her that little, but I think she was still in Chase You when she got the title run. And you're not wrong. But I do think that's very indicative of younger talent and greener talent as you put them around other people. Her and Joe, I think, actually has potential to be like fun.
Fair enough. As I don't know if this is fun, but Paul said, Nick, can you always say I'm a sourpuss? What?
Wait, is this getting kinky? Is that like what is happening here?
Whoa, now are you going to use me as like some alarm on your phone or something?
Who's my sourpuss?
Well, MDB saying KJ and Nick, who pissed in y'all Cheerios tonight? No, I think we're calling a spade a spade.
I've had nothing but fun for the last 2 hours. So my Cheerios are good and fluffy.
Well, I think it's more of, in our opinion, on the show tonight. If I would not
I
rank
didn't think the show was that good.
very highly.
Yeah, I didn't hate it. I thought it was good. I see Paul, and I agree with Paul's score, 6.5. They'll get an extra 0.5, but I'm like, we take a rating for all the shows, folks. If you haven't given your rating yet, give us a rating out of 10. Let us know what you felt. Don't forget to comment on the shows after, and don't forget our polls up in the community section. But I was like a 5.5, 6. I'm going 6.5 because of how it ended. Javon killed it. Dark State were awesome. Joe Hendry and Thea did their thing, and there was a whole lot of Canadian tribute. So yeah, I'm going 6.5.
That's focusing on most of the back. Like,
yeah,
I kind of like the Tatum stuff, but that really
she was okay.
Started the show, and that was about it. The Kalani really bogged down the show.
Too much Kalani.
Well, yeah, I'm like a 6 out here. Everybody's, you're a sourpuss. Oh, I see 7.25, 2 out of 10. That's aggressive.
That's a sour answer.
10 out of 10, 0 out of 10. No, Trish. MDB clarifying. Okay, I'm sorry, Nick. Who pissed in your tree?
It's been fun. I mean, I didn't hate. Like, I'm not sitting here like I didn't find myself giving a shit about a whole lot. Is that fair?
I agree with Richard with this of 6 out of 10. Kind of a dull show. Opening match in Javon were the highlights. Yes, I even said this. I said this while we were live, and I said this even before we were live. Tonight's NXT felt very light in the britches. Really one of those. Not gonna give me a whole lot on already into the gate that I'm supposed to care about. I did like to see Tyra May Steele out there have a bit of a showcase and everything. Javon and Sugar was to me the best match of the night. Yeah. Second closest is, the opening match.
The opening match was
outside of that, that's really all that was memorable, talk aboutable, speakable from tonight. Tonight was a very dismissible NXT.
Yeah, it's like 2 points for everything I liked, and then a bonus point for kind of how it all ended.
For being on air.
Because you actually use the North American title in the main event window, which is fine. You're using it to build a story. It's surprising because it is building up for the AAA mixed tag champs. So Joe, we thought was coming after the North American title. Nah, he wants those tag titles. So that's going to be fun. I mean, again, at Gold Rush, we're going to get Thea Hale and Joe Hendry versus Chelsea and Ethan.
Right. Well, I cannot confirm nor deny this of Jobson out there saying that Thea and Joe are legit together.
Are they actually?
No. Household, like, if that's a thing.
That's not true. I thought she was with another NXT
I don't keep in.
I don't. Yeah.
I've got my own romantic life to worry about instead of fucking celebrities' romantic lives.
XT.
Yeah, a wee bit, Jose. Nick is not a sourpuss; he's a sour patch. 6.5, 7.5. Hell, Hendry, 7 out of 10. Maz.
7's high for Maz, though.
Canada needs a pick me up after Game 7.
Oof. Yeah, there you go. We still lost the whole fucking showdown.
You still took an L.
Still took the L. Fuck.
You can't even celebrate right.
No, fucking. At least it was a Scot that pissed us off, I guess, this time.
Yeah, fair enough. What part of the empire there?
Right. Game set. Yeah, it definitely helps.
Yeah, I don't know if you see any other ratings. Everybody, let us know how you're feeling for NXT tonight. So far, I know I feel like slept on Raw feels a little bit better than watching live Raw. How are we feeling so far with going through this week of of pro wrestling coverage here? Of Raw was like a 7. NXT is kind of a 6 clearly here. We're not on a good step here.
Yeah, it's funny. And again, I think if you look at the timing of what they have coming up, like part of me wondered, like, well, they can't do a whole lot on NXT. You got 2 weeks of like jacked fucking title matches showing up in 2 weeks. So hold on tight for that. And I think right now Raw gave us a show that feels like a show that's quite a bit away from their next big show. And because there is a few weeks to kind of build up Survivor Series, I feel like we're getting a little slow played. Next Monday is going to be crazy. You know, Cena's last time in Boston. The crowd's going to be insane. We kick off that tournament. Whether you love or hate their decision to book it, we're there now. We got to take it for what it is. But yeah, I mean, again, Dynamite, you're up and you got a shot. You got a shot. You put up a 7. You're leading the pack. And I mean, SmackDown hasn't been shit hot lately. So Dynamite's got to swing. If Tony can bang out a 7, 7.5, 8 this week, which has been a minute, he's got a chance. And we'll see. I mean, there's 2 trios matches announced, a bunch of this other shit that's been announced for Blood and Guts. It's a go-home show, kind of, folks.
Well, we're getting all the qualifiers and the tournament to establish who has advantage for Blood and Guts. And remember the 5th of November. But
in the eyes of
WWE kind of feels like they've blown out a tire a little bit. Has the Rollins thing rippled so much that it's really causing repercussions across the board of like the Jey Uso thing now? I think has to get pivoted because of it. Well, CM Punk was not going to beat Jey Uso or beat Seth Rollins at Saturday's main event in Utah. So I think that's fully pivoted that whole story.
Well, I mean, again, there's 2 separate questions. Have they pivoted? Yeah, they had to pivot, but has Rollins' injury kind of hindered them or caused some type of no? I mean, status quo. I mean, Punk comes out to huge pop. New Mexico loved the show on Monday. They were into it. There was energy. I'm happy to see what Punk does. I know people are mad about Logan, but you're supposed to be. Again, I think Seth, I think there's enough depth in the WWE that they get around some of these injuries. I don't think it's completely thrown things off. I just think patience.
No
Punk's been champion for 5 days.
No grasshopper?
Yeah, right. More Logan, please. Let's go, all the Logan. But with all that being said, I mean, again, not every show is going to be a home run. Not every show is going to be a banger. And again, I think you and I do a pretty good job of holding them kind of the same accountability level of, you know, if it's Duddy, it's Duddy. And tonight was Duddy.
We've had a lot more pop-up flies, punch outs, I think, as of late than we have, you know, ball and plays, singles, or anything like that. Yeah, Not even asking for a home run. We've had a lot more, 3 and outs type shit.
Yeah, a lot of, again, I think the at least for the last 4 months or so of WWE it was good. That's kind of the sentiment. Like, it was
good, but not great. It's 500 ball. They've been playing 500 ball.
Yeah, doing all right, getting by. But right. I mean, we'll see where it goes. I mean, Survivor Series, I'm always jazzed for. And I mean, on the bright side, the challenge is on for Trips. So he's got a few weeks in December where things are a little quieter to come up with a plan. And you're pretty much in Rumble and Mania season when that calendar turns, folks. So that's it. We will be here live for all of it. As we said, TNA's got shows coming up. We do have some indie shows possibly coming around. We also have all your special shows, all your favorite shows, and more. Go check out all our socials. Be a part of the family. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Let everyone you know about the Wrestling for Life Network. Save your friends from bad streamers and bad reactions. Bring them here because the wrestling might suck. We never do, Nick.
Yeah, and come and watch the special show. Our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is all authentic. When you talk about that wrestling, you put up with that for life with it.
See you on the flip side. Come back tomorrow, folks. Good night.